Alright, this tool is called TestMoz. It's a test generator. It's probably one of the easiest Web 2.0 tools that I've ever worked with. It's also one of the most beneficial. I absolutely love this tool. You do not need a login account for this. You can very quickly just make your test. It's going to assign a web address to your test, as well as a password that your students are going to need to log into the test to take it. You're going to need an administrator password with each of the tests that you create. You have to keep that filed away somewhere, because when you go to check your results or your student responses, you'll need that password to access all the results. So we're just going to come to testmoz.com. We're going to make a test. Three very simple things we have to do. We're going to make a test name and make a password. So we'll call this Chapter 1 Quiz. Our password is going to be 111. Retype our password 111. Okay, so we need to remember that password. We're going to continue. As soon as we hit continue, it makes a URL for this quiz. So the URL for this first quiz is going to be testmoz.com/64766. The only thing you really need to do is just copy this and put it in a secure place. If you make the quiz and you forget that URL, you won't be able to access anything. It's a very simple program. There's no tech support to call or anything like that, so you want to make sure that you keep this. So I'm going to copy this, and you can paste this into a Word document. I'm just going to put it into a notepad, and I'm going to paste that right there. So I've got my address there, and I'm going to put my pass in there, which was 111, and leave that there. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is adjust the settings. So we're going to click on settings here. Something we want displayed at the top of the quiz. I'm going to use this as directions. Please answer all questions to the best of your ability. The conclusion, I'm going to give them a great job. And we need to make a passcode. This passcode is what the students have to enter to access the quiz. Even if they have the link, if they don't have this password, they will not be able to open the quiz up. So we're going to make the passcode 1112. I'm going to copy this again and go back to my notepad and paste this here. Alright, now we have a few more options. Do I want to randomize the questions, the order of the questions? We'll do that. Assuming I'm going to take this, or my students are going to be taking this quiz or test in the computer lab, it's nice for them not to all be shuffling through the questions at the same exact time. So we'll randomize those. At the end of the quiz, we're going to display the score, quiz outline, indicate if a response was correct or incorrect, and we'll also display the correct answer. We'll give them every piece of data that's available to them. We're going to save this, and we're going to add some questions. So there's 4 types of questions. I believe you have an open-ended response, multiple choice, fill in the blank, true, false. So the first one we'll do is a true or false. Do you live in New Jersey? Okay, the answer would be true. And we're going to add a new question. I'm going to make this a multiple choice. What town do you live in? And we'll just put Medford. Medford Lakes. Cherry Hill or Evesham. Our students live in Medford Lakes, so we'll check Medford Lakes off. And we can shuffle the answers. I'll do that as well. And I'm going to save this. Can adjust the point value. I'll make each of these worth 10 points apiece. I'm going to update that. And I'm going to publish this. So it'll tell me, make sure I have all my information in place. We don't want to edit the test after we have students take it. So we're going to publish this. It gives me my quiz URL, and it also tells me the passcode for my students. So if we click on this link now, I'm going as a student. So if I was going to take this, I'm going to be Joe Smith. My passcode was 1112. 1112. Continue here. And I'm going to take the quiz now. Do I live in New Jersey? Yes, I do. What town do I live in? I live in Medford Lakes. I'm going to submit this. And on the student end, it gives you all of your data. I answered them correct. It gave me my answer. And I'm going to log out. Now, if I go in as the admin, my admin password was 111. And you'll see that there's one response here. I can go into my reports. Joe Smith took the test at 5:01 p.m. and he got a 100. Very simple to use. Sort of a quick response type of test. Again, you need to be in the computer lab to do this, or you could also assign this or make available this URL on your class page, and your students could take it at home. Alright, best of luck.